Hi YouTube, this is your girl Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm here to do your reading. Yes, you're in my bedroom because it's like almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I've been up half the night doing this, but because I had readings all day this afternoon, and the way I done this was a little backwards, I believe, because it's my first time doing it. I done all separate videos, one for the singles, for all the signs. Okay, I did them separately, but now I'm so tired and burned out that I think I put it all together at the last two. I think for the fire sign, like the Aries and their bunch, and then now I'm doing Sagittarius. I'm starting off with the Sagittarius single ladies. I'm going to do a reading for you, and I got you here. I pulled out all the what is this here? I pulled out all the kings and queens of each zodiac sign and put it up here, and I got my shells for the energy for y'all and my crystals on the top, and I got the ladies on one side, the males on the other. So I'm going to start out with the ladies, okay? And you're at your table and you're waiting for your reading, so give me some time to shuffle. After I get done the ladies, I'm going to go ahead and blend it in with the men singles and see what's going on with you. Okay, and you're at your table too with the shell on top of you for your reading, for your energy. Okay, and then I'm going to look at the couples, married or just long-term relationship. Okay, for the sign of Sagittarius, mid-month, October 2016. Welcome. I wish I had done it this way in the beginning. I wouldn't have had to done so many big videos and try to put them all together as one, when I do my editing. That's going to be fun. One more shuffle here. All the single ladies, one more shuffle, they're telling me. Single lady Sagittarius, what's going on with y'all? And I'm reading reversals as well in this deck. That's what my angel guides commanded me to do. Y'all know I usually don't do that shit, but they tell me to do it. That's what I'm going to do. Alrighty then. Sagittarius single ladies, look. Listen up. You've been served. Your plate is on the table underneath of you. Okay. The Eight of Swords coming up. Where you feeling bound? Why are you feeling bound? Why are you feeling that you're, shutting yourself off? Why are you blindfolding yourself? What's going on here? Are you doing this or somebody else doing this? Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And this is you with the Page of Wands. Somebody's trying to ignore, somebody's ignoring you, or somebody don't want to see you, okay? They don't want to see you. But you're looking at them and you're coming with a message or something to them, and they may be an air sign and they don't want to hear or see you. They may be afraid as well. They may be afraid of your presence. Maybe they feel like you've done something to them. I'm not sure, but something's going on here. We got the Three of Cups upside down. Yeah, probably because you've been fooling around on this person, and now you're trying to come back because you're looking back away from the Three of Cups, which is upside down. So, you know what I'm saying? Here, upside is, gatherings, partyings, get together, or a three-way love affair. It's upside down. So maybe this person, maybe you're trying to hide from this person or put yourself in some kind of safety net here is what I call it in your mind, because you're afraid this person come back because they ended they ended the affair because it's upside down. So now they want to come back to you, and you're in denial of it because you don't want conflict with this person. Okay, you don't want conflict. You don't want to make a choice. You don't want to choose. This person hurts you. You don't want to have to defend yourself, okay? You don't, or you feel like you're in defense mode. With the 7 of Cups upside down, this is all about illusions, delusions. This is all about being in denial, fantasies, all that kind of stuff. With it upside down is like you feel like you see things for what it really is, okay? Instead of feeling like you're in an illusion. Okay, this was upside down. And you definitely ain't going to want to battle with this person, okay? Or you don't want to take no more of their shit, period. You don't want to take nothing that they got to give you when it comes to something. Yeah, 7 of Wands, you done been there, done that with this person. And you don't want it no more. You got the Strength card, but it's upside down, and that could be somebody here is out of control. They may be out of control with their temper. I don't know if this is you, because this is a fire sign here. You could be involved with a Leo. You can be involved with the air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sagittarius. But this is you, I'm believing right here, not wanting to battle, not wanting to get into conflict. You already know that this is going to happen from this person who probably hurt you in the past. Okay, so they come back. See how they're looking at you? They're looking right at you. All right, and they're turning their back on this 3-way love affair because it's upside down. So that's telling me that they were, but they left it. But you know, and they don't want to fight either. This fire, you don't want to fight. You don't want any conflicts. That's why this conflict card is upside down. And you're not going to face this conflict if there is. And you're not going to fall in you're afraid that you're going to fall into a fantasy probably that happened to you before. Sagittarius women, you singles. Probably why you are single. And you're not going to get into any kind of battles with this person. It's all about battling or something. You're afraid to face this battle with this person, or you don't want to be combative with them. Maybe you've been there, done that already. That's what this one's kind of showing me. You've been there, done that, and you don't want to do it anymore. You're tired. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of trying to get information. Maybe you're all worn out from this person, okay? Maybe they took a lot of your strength. Single ladies, Sagittarius. Maybe there's some for some of you, maybe there's some inner conflict within yourself. Maybe you, Sagittarius, put this, made this air sign feel caged in. Maybe you were holding on too tight. Maybe you were just in the way because they got their back turned to you, but you're looking at them still. So maybe you don't want to let this person go. You're probably, trying to force them to stay with you, and they don't want to. Because they caught you in a love relationship with somebody else. And they're avoiding a conflict with you. They don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. You don't want to be in no dreamy world. You want to see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Seem like you may have drained the hell out of this person. The strength. They ain't got no more strength to fight. That's why they're closing themselves off from you. They want to walk away, point blank, but you keep following them. That's all I got, y'all. I can't. I don't have anything else. Let me see what your angel guides still have for you, single ladies. Okay, single ladies, all the single ladies. See what messages that the guides can give you to. This is something that may be, you know, that you're probably most of y'all are probably single, and somebody's trying to come back at you, and you ain't having it. Or you're trying to come back at somebody who don't want you no more. I always say if they want to go, let them go. No sense in, you know, going through a bunch of taking yourself for aggravation that ain't worth it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving on the love train. Love train. Hey, hey. I'm still awake, y'all, okay? All right, they're saying to you, move. Keep it moving. You know, move. That's what your guides are saying to you now. Move. So you can heal from this situation. Chase nobody down. Forget them. Okay? You'll be triumphant. You'll still be able to move forward. Make the wise decision. Don't feel trapped and bound. Make the wise decision and move on. Speak your truth. Stand up for yourself. Don't take them blindfolders off. Get up out of that self-made prison that you got yourself into. It's all in your head. Children or a child is being affected by this, okay? So get it together so you can be rewarded. Okay, that's it for you single men, women. Now we're going to take a look at the single men. And you are right here at the table as well next to the queen. Now we have the king. The king, which is Sagittarius, okay? And we're going to take a look at the men, Sagittarius. Singles. Pull myself up here. I'm just slowly falling down. Y'all ain't gonna see nothing but my feet sticking up in the air in a minute. Single male Sagittarius, what are you doing? You're at the table and you're ready to be served up your reading. I hear you. I'm with you. Let me shuffle a little bit more. All right. Sagittarius, guys, single, listen up. First card that came out, and it's upside down, is the Four of Swords. So somebody's refusing to take a break on something. Somebody's refusing to rest. Somebody's refusing to retreat. Somebody's in denial of something. Next card up is the Five of Cups. Somebody is right side up. This is somebody crying over spilt milk. You know, heartbreak, spilt milk. Upside down, it means they, you know, somebody let that go. If that's the case, they ain't crying over no spilt milk, okay? Because it was just too much anyway. They were carrying the burden with the Ten of Wands. It was too much burden anyway, so it ain't worth crying over spilt milk. Whatever this was, endings or whatever, or, you know, retreating, somebody leaving or something like that. It was for the best. Ain't nobody worried about it too much. You Sagittarian men, okay? And with the Nine of Cups, it's like you meeting somebody else or meeting someone, you know, at some kind of event or something of that nature. You meet somebody that you care about, but you got to pull it together with the Chariot and move forward. That means you got to grab them reins. Two people's going two different directions here, and they're doing it in a hurry. So slow it down. It's right up under this card of refusing to take a rest or a break. But there, you know, the Chariot, it does mean moving forward, but, you know, make sure you're on an even page so you can, because you're both in this together, so you can't go, one horse can't go one way and one go the other. You got to take control, okay, and get and work together as a team. If not, this whole thing is going to fall apart. If there's anything, okay, it's going to fall apart. Marriage, relationship, well, no, it could have been ex, something of that nature. I just heard ex, or I don't know why, what that means. The Six of Cups means like you would, there's upright is thinking about the past or reminiscing or, you know, going back to the past with it right side up. Upside down. It means maybe there was an offer made from somebody from the past and it was turned down. Okay, the offer of somebody coming back from the past was turned down. And not happy about it at all. Okay. You felt comfortable with this ex or whatever, you know, or still just crying over this ex. That's what I don't want. That y'all giving me from heaven. I don't want that. I want this that's in front of my face because I feel like that's what I want, not what y'all trying to give me, even though it's coming from the heavens above. I want that that don't want nothing to do with me. Why? Tell me. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because all this stuff is upside down here. Whatever it is you're trying to get into, Sagittarius men, it ain't working. You're trying to hold on to it, and it don't even want you. It's something that got to do with your past. All right? Because that's upside down, meaning they're saying hell to the no. All right? With that. But you're and you don't like it. Even though, you know, you know, look at this. That is so selfish to be like that. I'm going to keep it 100. Selfishness to be like this when there's heavens offering you something better. You don't even want it. You want to stay living in misery and whatever. Go right on ahead. Who am I talking to? Go right on ahead. You Sagittarius men. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Simply Love ain't going to argue with you today. Pure bank. I just told you what was going on, and I'm going to give you some messages from the angels, from your guides, and let them talk to you. Because if I say something you ain't going to like, you're going to get mad. And I'm not in the mood right now to do that. But if it was earlier, I'll tell you one thing. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you. Oh, yeah, pretty much I would. Nah, I wouldn't. Yes, I would. All right, you got, look, marriage. The marriage card. What are you doing with that? You want to marry this person? If you want to marry somebody, you got to be brave. You can't be acting all like, oh, I'm thinking about my past, everything from the past. You got to let something go and be brave if you want to be married to somebody. You got to be sweet. Be a little sweet, Sagittarius. Get some sweetness about yourself. Go out in nature. Look a little deeper. You know, get your head out of the clouds and look a little deeper, like that card showed you. Take your head out and stop crying over spilt milk. Sign from above. If you look up, the sign is right there for you. There's something for you if you want it. You just got to get your head up out your butt. You're a leader. Okay, Sagittarius men, you're a leader. And you will find it. You find it. Just listen to your guides. Listen to what the guides told you, okay? Okay, now we're going to do couples. Sagittarius male and females. Let's see what's going on with you. Sagittarius male and females. Couples. What's going on? Your cards are falling all over the place. What do you got to spill? What's in your guts that you got to spill? We're going to see here in a minute because we get ready to serve y'all up. Y'all sitting at the table looking and watching and waiting. Give me a second. One more. Sagittarius couples, marriages. What's up? Okay, let's look. Okay, couples, marriages, Sagittarius. First card up, you got the Emperor. Okay, Emperor head on. Emperor is all about, somebody here, some of you Sagittarius are married in a committed relationship with somebody, because the Emperor is all about contracts. The Emperor is all about standing their ground. There's not much wiggle room in here with this person, the Emperor being in charge here. They're large and in charge. Okay, that's the Emperor, large and in charge. They're very demanding as well. So there's a demanding person here. It could be an Aries, okay? An Aries person you may be married to or in a long-term relationship with, Sagittarius. You got the Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody that wants to come in here and offer. They could be a earth sign, okay? But they're upside down, so their shit might not be right either. They might be lying because they're upside down. And they are a knight, okay? They want to offer something, or either you want to offer something and the offer gets turned down, okay? Damn, the High Priestess is in here. She's upside down. That's not like High Priestess. So somebody's got these energies all messed up. The energies are messed up, all right? High Priestess, she knows things. She's on top of her game. She's very psychic, very intuitive, but she's not using her powers right now, okay? For some reason. And the Nine of Wands is here saying, upright. He is the warrior. You know what I'm saying? The wounded soldier. He's been through a lot of things. All those wands in the background are battles he had to fight. And he's still fighting. He got them in order. He's still fighting, though. But upside down is where somebody gave up the fight. Okay? And why? Is because the devil is in the mix. There's somebody who's bound and, tied to the devil here. There's some addictions for some of you. Okay? You have addictions probably. You may be addicted to someone or codependent on someone. It's right up underneath this emperor who is very demanding and very controlling as well. It's their way or the highway. Okay? So justice is here. Justice is here. Don't worry. Justice is here. Gonna take care of all that. Make all this stuff right. Okay? That's being wronged here. Because you got the Ten of Pentacles. Some family situation is upside down. Okay? So some of y'all facing divorce. Some of y'all facing a breakup. Some of y'all splitting up or separated. Because why? Too much. The load is too much with the Ten of Wands. Somebody got overload of responsibility thrown on them. And that's why it's got the happy family life upside down. Okay? Which means it may be not going right. And justice could be, some of y'all may be going to court to maybe fight over things, separate things, going through a legal battle. Okay? And the devil is in the mix for some of y'all. So that's what's going on with you couples and marriages. Let me see what the angel got. Your angels. Let's see what your guardian angels have to say about this, or to you. More messages. Sagittarius, marriage and partners. Okay. This one's popping out. Healthful. They want you to do some healthful eating, okay? Maybe you're so stressed out over this situation you're not eating properly or not eating at all. Steady progress, okay? There's going to be steady progress in this, okay? And there's also need to be some forgiveness here. I can tell by these cards, upside down, breakups, separations I'm getting as well. Learning, take it as a learning experience for some of you. Okay, some of you, there's generosity here. For some of you, there's going to be a miracle and things are going to work out just fine. And for some of you, the miracle is going to be through commitment. I feel I got to pick one more. Stress management. Some of y'all are going to need stress management after this whole thing is over, said and done. Okay, that does it for Sagittarius, for you singles, what's going on with y'all, and for you couples, and for, the male-female singles. I hope you enjoyed that segment of your mid-month reading for 2016. If you find as though you wanted a personal private reading with me, wanting more detailed, but it's just catered to you and you only, just go ahead and look at my information below in the description. Hit the see more button. It'll take you to where you can contact me in all which ways, okay? Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you in November. Good night. Bye.